This was a long time ago, probably, I don't know, 1980 something. I don't know what it was, but probably late 80s. So I remember going to a contest in Woodland. It was like a local contest of some sort. I don't know if it was Yolo County or what the heck it was, but it was it was awesome because they had the Lane brothers entered this contest, and I don't even have no idea what they were doing there. But anyways, it was a fun event. But the difference between Tim and Cody was awesome. It was just that those guys ripped it up. They were better than anyone there. Just by far, they were like the best guys. These guys, Tim was Mr. Style. Like he was doing like, I don't know, let's see, what kind of stuff was he doing? He was doing, I mean, oh gosh, I'm trying to think of what he was doing. He was doing like, he was doing stuff that nobody was doing at that time. Just like backwards board slides and doing this, you know, and tucking his, you know, pretty scary stuff actually back then, you know.
Do you remember what kind of obstacles were in the contest?
Yeah, pretty basic. They had like I know they had a rail going up and like a block and making it go down, so you could just do a slide on a rail. So Tim would, for example, like do it backwards like that, you know. Cody, on the other hand, Mr. Cool, would come up and just kind of go right over it and then jump over it, you know, just jump over the thing. So these guys had totally different styles. It was hilarious to watch it, you know. And I think Tim was even trying to do wall rides with a ramp on I think they had a ramp going up to a wall, and they were he was doing frontside wall rides, I think, at that time. But I'm not sure if that was yeah, he was doing that stuff. I think he was actually doing that stuff back then.
You remember what year that was?
Say probably, let's see, 86, 87, maybe 88, somewhere in there.
Okay.
But that was pretty awesome stuff. That was pretty awesome. So it was just a local contest, and it was at some school in Woodland. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. So one time I had a quarter pipe in my yard, in my driveway, and it was, you know, probably about, I had built it recently. It was about 2 feet tall, very short, little easy ramp, and the neighbor was upset because it was making so much noise. Like all the noise would just pound out into her yard, so she would get pissed. She called the cops and said that she wanted to get a decimal reading of the of the actual noise level there. So, but when the cops showed up, they said, why don't you get some more people out here to show us like what kind of sound this is, not just me. So I had to go find somebody real quick. So what did I do? I just rode down the street and I was looking for anybody that could ride a skateboard, and I saw Tim Lane and Oi. And those two guys came over, and I think they were the only ones. Yeah. So, anyways, but so the three of us are skating on this quarter pipe, but the funny thing was, we were trying to be as quiet as possible, right? Because we wanted the lowest decimal reading as we could get. So this is fantastic to watch because Tim is going up. We're trying to do tricks, stylish tricks, but do them as quietly as possible. So like Tim, I mean, this guy's brilliant. You know, he's just riding up and he's like, you know, he's just doing like all these like body moves, you know, and like this, but he's like putting his hand down and like swirling. He's like doing like board slides onto the coping, putting his hand down on the ground or something like that, but gently like tapping it on there, you know. But this is just hilarious because he's like, you know, and Cody's just like, I mean, sorry, not Cody. Oi was just like couldn't take it anymore. It was just too funny. He was just trying to keep it all together, you know, in front of the cops. But it was beautiful because all of us were all trying to do the most stylish tricks that we could do, but quiet, like just. It was awesome. In the end, it was still too loud, and we had to get rid of the ramp. The fucking neighbors, you know.
That was who was that?
We won't name any names. But.
Yeah.